All right, Mac, we've been here a little while, and you know, we've been catching them every cast.
You have pretty much every time you've gotten the jig in the right place, you have gotten a bite.
So, but they've slowed down. That's been 2 casts without a bite. So we're going to change colors, go to a white jig, and see if that makes a difference on them.
And then when you're up here doing this, and maybe you're looking for fish or looking for new docks, if you get the jig, if you make a good cast in that scenario right there, if it gets up there, how many times do you do that without a bite before you decide there's no fish there?
5 times.
Because if he's there and you're going to catch him,
he's there, he's going to bite it.
It's going to happen pretty quickly.
I mean, we're looking for concentrations of fish. Now, you can set at a dock. You can sit there and keep casting. You're going to catch one every once in a while. But that's not what we're doing. We're looking for these hot docks, so to speak.
So, and when you come in, like I said, I don't know how many casts there in a row, 25 casts in a row, you got a bite.
Right.
Now we've gone 2 or 3 without. So when we go 3, 4, 5 casts without a bite, you're going to leave thinking we're going to go somewhere else. You want to find a place where you can go get 20 more bites as opposed to sitting here and getting a bite or 2 bites.
Yeah, you could sit here and get a bite every once in a while, but you really have to fish for them. There's other docks out there where they're biting.
Same thing will happen.
Same thing's happening, yeah. And what I'm doing on this dock, I'm just feeding it slack. I'm not expecting to get a bite until it gets down there. So to get it down there and keep it under the dock, I'm just laying slack on the water, just laying it there and let it go. And you get a feel for it when you're getting a bite, and you can stop it when it gets to a certain point and actually start fishing the jig.
Because every one of these fish have been, what, 10 or 12 feet or better probably.
Oh, yeah.
Way on down there.
There he is, back.
You got him, Dean?
Yeah, I had a lot of slack on it, but I got it.
You got him, though. Yep. It's amazing how keyed in they are to one little place.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let him grow.
We'll let him grow.
There he is, Dino.
Got him?
Yeah. Boy, he was down there.
Was he way down there? That's a nice fish, too. Man.
He was probably, I would say he was 12, 14 feet deep. Well, good grief.
Well, we've gotten a little clearer water,
mm-hmm.
and you're going to find that. You know, we were up in that stained water
well, that makes good sense.
before. When you get to this clear water, you got to find deeper docks, and they'll be down there a little deeper.
Well, he got that one. There he is, Dean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Same thing. Yeah, he was deep. Deep. I would have said that fish was probably 15, 18 feet again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put him back too, Dean. This is definitely finesse fishing.
Yeah, you know, one of the docks we were fishing, we were in shallower water, 10 feet. Well, now we're looking at 25. We got in this clear water, and we have to, you're really getting deep, and you have to be patient with it.
Really have to slow it down.
But a bigger, heavier jig will not work. I mean,
won't get the bite because it's sinking past them too quickly.
Too quick.
They're at that point, particularly when they're this sluggish, I'm gonna kneel down, see if I can get them way back up under there, Dean. At this point, he's not willing to chase it down, so if it's sinking pretty quick, he'll just watch it sink down. But if it's kind of, like you said, that little jig's, it's kind of suspended almost. It's sinking so slow. See if I can get him to bite again.
There he is, I saw that one.
Yep, he got it. Boy, he
thumped it.
He was way down there. That fish, Dean, was probably in.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, he's a pretty one. He was probably in 18 or 19 feet.
That's right.
Nice crappie.
Nice one. Can you lift him in?
Yeah, we got him.
That's a pretty fish.
Saw the same thing. Saw my line just barely tick. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We can make some nice sandwiches out of him.
There he is, Mac.
That one looks like he's blowing you up a little bit there, Dean.
He's got a lot. He's a mean one, anyway. Real mean.
Moving around pretty good there.
I'm gonna throw this one in the box, Mac.
All right, yeah, we'll take him.
Shooting that jig. Why don't you explain to people how they can do that without getting that hook in their finger?
That's probably some good advice, Dean, because this little bitty hook is so sharp and it's so small when you've got this kind of pressure on it, if you're not careful, it'll bury up in your thumb or your forefinger, and that kind of takes the edge off a good day. So what we like to do is grab the jig by the hook. Make sure the point of the hook is in front of your thumb and your forefinger. And to make the jig go where you want it to, we like to pull it back where it's roughly right under your reel. That should give you enough tension to send it where you want. And hold the jig under the rod, not to the left, not to the right. If you do this, this eliminates the variable of the jig going left or right. This way it's going to go straight. Your rod, before you bend it, should be parallel to the water for the same reason. If the rod's pointed down, the jig's going to go down. If the rod's pointed up, the jig's going to go up. Rod parallel to the water, pull it back to where the jig's right under the reel, and let him go.
You get it in there?
Yeah, I got a pretty good shot up there, Dean. Huh?
Yeah. We're having to work for him real hard here.
Yeah,
Mac.
I don't doubt there's some down there, but
Let's, what do you say we go try to find a better dock?
all right.